All right, guys, thank you so much for that carrier update. We'll get one more before we are done here for the day. Right now, it's time to welcome our next live guest. We've got Shannon Courier with us. She is here from St. Christopher Truckers Relief Fund. And as I mentioned, this is one of my favorite nonprofits that exist in this industry. So, Shannon, thank you for coming back. It's been a while since we've talked, and I'm excited to catch up.
It has been a minute. Thank you guys for having me back. I always love catching up with you all. And I swear I need like an hour or two each day just to soak up everything that you all talk about on FreightWaves. And I'm so busy on my end, I have to do it in the evenings to try to stay caught up. But thank you for having me back and for sharing our information along with all the other great information you all share. It's so valuable.
Well, Shannon, thank you so much for being here because it's always great to hear about what's happening on your neck of the woods. So let's kick it off talking about a program that I think is really cool, Rigs Without SIGs.
Yes. So part of what we do is health and wellness. And we have this awesome program called Rigs Without SIGs for drivers that are ready to be tobacco free. And that's most of the time cigarettes, but it can also be tobacco, chewing tobacco and dip and that kind of thing too. So it can be that. But what we do is we provide people with support as well as some tools to be tobacco free when they're ready to make that step. And we know it's a hard step because it's hard to kick the habit for most people. It's almost like, being on drugs. It's very difficult to kick the habit when you've been smoking for a long time and you smoke a lot. So it's not an overnight process. And so we're here for the long haul, as they say, to help. And so we're celebrating this last week or so a driver named Artie Trotter, who has been tobacco free for 1 year by using our program. And we provide tools. It could be a book for inspiration and encouragement that they need to help if they quit cold turkey. But we also have tools that we can provide that are like lozenges and the patches too. And those tools, luckily, we have great sponsors for our programs. We have Edge Logistics, who covers the cost of those, as well as Road Pro Family of Brands, who gives incentives and prizes along the way as drivers stay tobacco free for a year. So Artie just celebrated his 1 year. And what he did was he took all the money that he would have spent on cigarettes and he put it into a savings account for a year. And he just purchased a new motorcycle. And so I thought we ride motorcycles here at our house. So I was pretty excited for him to have such an awesome purchase and to celebrate himself after such a successful year. And so we wanted to share that and congratulate Artie on his accomplishment and thank our sponsors as well. So if you're out there and you're ready to quit smoking and you're a truck driver, we have the program for you. We can help you make it happen. Now, he did all the hard work. We just get to celebrate him.
That's one, an amazing accomplishment, and two, kind of crazy to see that spending that much money on cigarettes could go towards making a major purchase like a motorcycle. And I love that you guys sponsor the resources for folks who don't necessarily want to quit or can quit cold turkey, because that in and of itself, whether it's nicotine lozenges or patches, can be expensive as well. And that's sometimes a big barrier to entry for people who are looking to quit smoking, right?
It is. And that's why it's so important for us that all of our health and wellness programs are free for drivers. And so we have great sponsors that make that happen for all of our health and wellness programs. So thank you to Edge Logistics for covering, the cost of that. And it is expensive. The lozenges and the patches, they're $100 and something, $165 or so. And might need those more than once. Not everybody quits that first go round. So it's very important to have the right sponsors in place. And so that is a passion of ours, is health and wellness and making sure that those programs can be provided at no charge.
And Shannon, the other great thing that you mentioned there, those sponsors and partnerships that you work with, can you talk to us a little bit about scrubbable wipers and what's been going on over there?
Yes, absolutely. So we have so many corporate sponsors, and everybody's important. Every individual sponsor that donates $1 or $5 a month, all the way up to the huge corporate sponsors. But we were excited. We've been working with Billy at Scrub Blade Wipers for quite a while. And he reached out and he said, I really want to go all in with my company and support the industry and truck drivers. So he said, I want to increase what we're doing. So he decided to donate 1% of the net profits of all scrub blade wiper sales. So that is wherever they're sold, whether that's online or whether that's in the stores, whether it's to a truck driver, or whether it's to, a four-wheeler. It could be to anybody. So 1% of net profits is being donated back to St. Christopher Fund for the sale of all scrub blade wipers. And I just thought that was so cool for a company to say, we really want to go all in and support this industry, because scrub blade wipers are used outside of this industry as well, but it was important to him to give back. So we're just excited to share that news as well. We also have Hurricane Express. I love the Hurricane Express team because their employees donate money every Friday so they can wear jeans, and their chosen charity for that money is St. Christopher Fund. And they have been doing this religiously for a year and a half, donating to wear jeans.
Oh no, I think we lost her. Oh no.
Order.
Oh, are we back?
Are we back?
There, you're back. You're good. You're good. Oh no, I think that we lost her. But anyways, regardless, we want to thank Shannon and St. Christopher so much. Last year, we did an initiative here at FreightWaves where we tried to raise money to a certain level to dye my hair blue. And you know what? We didn't quite get to that, but we raised over $1,500 to support this, to support the St. Christopher Fund, which is great. And I didn't get a chance to kind of grill Shannon about what they do. But for folks who have never heard of St. Christopher before, what they do, their main mission, not only supporting driver health and wellness through programs like Rigs Without Cigs and driving down diabetes, is something that they work with too. They also work to support drivers who have been taken off the road by a medical emergency, and they provide necessary support for necessary expenses. And so it's super important that we help support them. Shannon, did you make it back with us?
Oh my gosh. Is it me? Is it my end?
I think we're good. I think we got you now.
Holy cow. Well, I live out. I live in Alabama and I live out, and we have been having these like waves of power from the internet not working. It's not the power is on. So anyway,
But
so
it's all
yes,
good.
we're excited,
I was just going through and talking to folks a little bit about what St. Christopher does and how you guys support drivers, not only outside of Rigs Without Cigs and the Driving Down Diabetes initiative as well, and about how you guys support drivers during times of need. And I want to kind of talk a little bit about you guys' fundraising goal for the year and where you kind of sit on that fundraising goal and what initiatives you guys had going forward as we're about halfway through 2022.
Yes, so we have a huge fundraising goal. Our board president, Joyce Brenny of Brenny Transportation and Brenny Specialized, set us a large goal this year, which we've met our goal the last 2 years. Thank you, sponsors and donors that have shared your money with us and helped us support these drivers. So this year in 22, our goal is 1.2 in 22, which is 1.2 million. So far, we are not halfway to that goal at the moment because a lot of our fundraising comes in the second half of the year. TA Petro does a huge fundraiser and change roundup at the end of the year. So we have several big things that come at the end of the year. So I'm confident that we're going to make it. But, if you'd like to help us reach our goal, you can absolutely reach out and we would love to have you join our team and join our family and be a part of what St. Christopher does to support drivers.
I think that now that we've got the guarantee that F3 is going to be in person this year, I think I'm going to ramp back up that blue hair initiative once again and see if we can get it. And maybe if we hit $10,000, I'll get Anthony to blue man group his head completely and paint it blue for F3. Sound good? Are you in?
I'm in.
I'm out. Easy money.
Yes, we got to ramp that up this year. We've got to reach that goal this time around. I think we can do it.
I think so. I'm going to start planting the seeds right now. So it was kind of like a last minute thing last year, and we got over $1,500, which was great. Grace ended up dyeing her hair blue for the cause too. It's great, but I think that if we can do a little bit more marketing and a little bit bigger push and really hit that $5,000 goal this year.
Absolutely. We're all in for it. We'll push it on our end too.
Awesome, Shannon. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for fighting through our technical issues today. Great to have you guys as always. If people want to get in contact with y'all or maybe make some donations to St. Christopher, where can they go to do that?
Yeah, so you can hop over to our website at truckersfund.org and click on that big red donate button. That will take you to the donation page. Our media kit is on there that shares everything about who we are, what we do, how we help, who supports us, who our board is. That has everything on there. You can jump over and see who's on our driver council. We have drivers that help guide us on what's going on in the industry and what drivers need, so we know how to plan and build future programs. All of that information is there. And of course, you can always reach out to me at Shannon@truckersfund.org.
Awesome, Shannon. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Always great to hear from you, and we look forward to hearing from you again in the future.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Have a great weekend as well. Right now, we're going to head back over to Sydney Edwards. She's got our next check of our headlines for you.